Alright, so welcome back. I got my engine problem sorted off camera, and here I am in my control room, and as you can see, I've got some red power wire going way down there. We'll walk down and take a look. Just throw some bricks back up here. I still have not got all my oil and stuff figured out, and I was messing around making sure the engines would output electricity properly. Oh shit. There we go. Anyway, all I did was hook up the engines to an electric pump, and as you can see, they're working correctly. I'm pretty excited about this. I like this layout better. It's got about half the engines I did last time, but the layout's much cleaner. And if you can't tell, I don't have water going to them. I don't have anything going to them either at the moment, but I don't plan on putting water to them. Let me just fix this because I don't feel like running all the way upstairs for right now. Anyway, this block keeps getting stuck over here, and that's what's causing it to not function like that. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't think it's the I think it's just the block updating too slowly. I don't know why. Don't know why it's doing that. It could cause a problem. It wasn't causing a problem yesterday when I actually fixed the problem. So, but like right now, see, it'll do that, and the block will get stuck out. Take that off, and see it sucks it back in, but it won't. Anyway, I'm gonna have to work on that a little more, but I've got timers set to 4 minutes. I think that's 4 minutes. Maybe it's 6 minutes. I don't know. Anybody do the math, figure it out. It's 8 minutes? I don't know. Something like that. 480 seconds. How does that sound? Then when the block tricks here, it'll trigger this. After that amount of time, it'll trigger the piston again, pushing it or pulling it back to wherever it was. I'm thinking I might hook this up to a piston pushing either direction, and that will solve the problem. Like 2 regular pistons. Just doing a little bit of maintenance here. But anyway, this wire goes up to the top engines, which, see, I've got this brick running across here, and it just runs down the backside. Whee! I think that looks a lot cleaner than the giant 3 bricks going across the top, and it leaves a little more room for me to walk. Other than that, that's the end of my engines. Excuse me. I'm going to go fix a few more things. I will be back. I have finally reworked everything. The engines work perfectly. The kill switch for my timers here come around, and it's got a cable going all the way upstairs, comes around, goes up here, little red wire goes across these 2 pistons. When it's activated, it lifts the pistons up, removing that block. They're sticky pistons. Removes that block. That way this timer can't trigger. These are on 400 seconds. I'm still a little iffy if it's going to work or not. I did back up my world just in case. And I'm going to go show you what I've been doing here recently. I finally got a quarry set up. I made a 60 by 60. I couldn't get 64 to 64 to work. I think you might need like 63, 63. I'm not sure. But I've also set up indicator lights. So that's going to be kind of neat. I'm using bundled cable and wool wrapped cable to send all this down to the floor. It goes all the way down there. So let's take you out to the quarry area. Got a zombie walking around outside. I'm still in, wow, just had a huge speck of lag there. I'm still in creative mode. But I bypassed all this electrical pipe by using teleport pipe. Let's see, where's that entrance at? There it is. Oop. Flying in this game is not the easiest thing to do, that's for sure. And as you can see, I'm in a slime chunk. Come on! There we go. As you can see, I'm in a slime chunk. I got two large slimes spawning down here, which would be kind of awesome. Kind of incorporate everything together. But here's the quarry. Can you see the electricity coming in? Electricity is coming in, it's a good stream. I've got item teleport pipes going out, which is hooked up to my factory. And it looks like I've got water coming in here, which is not cool. Yeah, the little robot guy that clears out this area must have let this in. Either that or a squid move some sand. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Looks like I've got a little bit of work to do here. Either that or I'm gonna have a ton of water coming in on my head. So, I'm gonna let this do its thing. And then when it clears out, I'll probably just set up a filler and cap it. See, this is where I had my 64 by 64 set up. I guess the bigger the quarry is, the taller it gets, because most quarries aren't more than 3 blocks. But this one is quite a bit larger. I think it's like 4 or 5 blocks tall. So we'll see how that works out. This random block of sand. Trying to find the little guy that's clearing us all out. He's probably up above the ceiling still. Doing his thing. Let's see. I know he's in here doing something. I just didn't see him. Yes, it is 1, 2, yeah, it's 5 blocks tall. My last quarry was only 3 blocks tall. Oh, there he is. Oh, maybe. He's in there, just hanging out. Doing what he does. Clean this off here, just open up some more water. So, yep, that's the quarry. I have big plans for the, oh, all the way down. I had a test quarry here. I'm decided to take it all out. So, and I switched key layouts. I was using like the arrow keys, and then I updated Minecraft, and I still haven't switched back. I'm planning on getting a slime farm started down here. I'm gonna see what part of it I need to block off, and we'll go from there. But my world's coming together nicely. I do have plans on going to a survival mode shortly. Let's go check on these generators. This is the first time I've actually ran like a full-on load, I guess, to say, on it. And I think I might have to put a chunk loader over there in that section with my quarry. Sorry about that, my ear itched, and I'm using a gaming headset to record this commentary, because that's how I roll. But let's see what the time is on this. So we got like 300 seconds left. I'm going to cut the video right here, and I will be back to show you approximately the how hot they get. As you can tell, I'm not running fuel or water. My plans are not to run water at all. So I'll be back in a few minutes. As you can see, the engines just turned green just a second ago. And we're, whoops, I don't know why the redstone's doing that, but we are less than 300 seconds into the work cycle. So they turn green. They're fine. They're gonna do great. I wish there was a, whoops, like a heat thermometer that you could use. I was using all kinds of different gates trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this switch back here work. But I'll be back when the cycles come right about, well, no, I'll just stay with you. We're going to watch this clock spin for another 100 seconds. So 40, 400, 120, 240, 3. It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds that I have these engines on. I had it set to 480. I think 500 seconds is to yellow stage, but I don't want it to get that hot. So I decided to drop down to 400 seconds. I could probably go back to 480, which is 8 minutes, I think, something like that. Somebody just do the math on that. Also, I have Ray's minimap. I think that's Ray. I think it's Ray, R-E-I. I don't know. Big shout out to them. Their map is awesome. You can set all kinds of stuff. I mean, you've got options, all this on here. It's an amazing. You can turn on animals, slimes, squids, lightning to find those lightning things. You can get different markers and waypoints. I have a lot of oil saved in here because as I showed you last episode, or this episode, I don't know how I'm going to edit these together because there's a bunch of clips I'm putting together, but all my oil and pumps and stuff and engines disappeared when I was updating. I'm going to leave this here just because it works out. One pump can handle 3 combustion engines. I have 3, 6, 9, 18, or 6 sets of 3, and I have 9, excuse me, yeah, 6 sets of 3, so I have 9 pools. So I have 2 spare pools. Did I do that math right? Yeah, I'm very tired today, I guess, because my math's all up. Oh, see, engines are still green, and they've been off, now these are turning on, so as soon as I get my fuel hooked up and stuff, I will be back to show you the final product. No, cover. If you haven't used Red Power, these little covers are amazing. Um, they're the best thing since sliced bread. You can do this, you can throw that on there. They're a little hard to get where you want them to go, though, so you gotta kind of wiggle with them. But once you get them where you want them to go, oops, I put that one in the wrong place. Once you get them where you want them to go, they are amazing aesthetically. You could even, I could wall this all off. Oops, maybe. I mean, you can make anything you want to. You can make hollow blocks, chairs. You can do anything you want with these things, except for destroy blocks. Um, but if you haven't got Red Power, I definitely advise you to get it, especially if you have not. What am I trying to say? If you have not, or if you're terrible like with redstone wire like I am, um, it is definitely something to look into. But as far as my plans for the future of my world, I'm still working on my mob spawner pad out in the world. I'm sure you can see it's kind of like a semicircle. Uh, uh, semi. Well, it's more than a semicircle. Let me get out there. All my pipes and stuff went away too. Alright, anyway, but I'm almost done with my circular pad for my mob spawner. I don't know the dimensions exactly for it. It's large, to say the least. Um, but it's gonna be good and good times. I've already got the design laid out. It's the designs by Ethos Lab. If you haven't seen him, if you if you haven't seen him, you need to check him out. He does some incredible things. He is a technical mastermind uh, with redstone and stuff. He's just an alright person. I have oh, a cloud level here. I have started the second layer of my house. I haven't even finished the first layer, but who's counting? I'm going to do windows in the back there, and hello, Mr. Zombie. I hate it when they do that. But and then I'm going to do some kind of staircase here. I don't know how I want to do it, but I have to go up 3 or 4 blocks. I have to raise the stairs 3 blocks. I'm getting incredible lag right now. Oh, excuse me. My computer is too weak, I guess, to handle the far setting for the for the rendered instance. But as you can see, my quarry bot is chugging along in here, it's destroying the landscape, making it a headache for me later, I'm sure. Um, I've never seen it go to work like this. And I put a lot of planning into how low I made that so the water wouldn't come in, and I put a lot of blocks up to keep it from coming in and such, but apparently all the planning I did not help. As you can see, there's quite a bit of water over here. This is going to be interesting. Oh, there's sound of... Can you kill it in creative? I don't think so. It is going to be really easy to make a mob trap, but this is where I'm going to leave you at this episode. I will catch you around. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.